Well, we take a look at the additional rainfall that many of us saw yesterday. It's really starting to add up. And then we're talking about a huge warm up, an October heat wave on the way. So we saw some additional rainfall yesterday, and it was significant in some spots. A large area of 1 to 3 inches in east central Minnesota, Rush City, up through the Hinckley areas. But even in the Twin Cities, there were pockets of 1 to 3 inches, much more localized amounts. But the airport, one of those places that got hit with nearly 2 inches of rain just yesterday. So the total now at the airport is coming into line with some of the other metro totals. 3.41 inches. The most multi-day rainfall since August of 2021, so more than 2 years ago. And we've wiped out 40% of the rainfall deficit we've had since June 1st. That won't be enough to take us out of the drought, but it sure is going to help a lot. We'll see Thursday in the latest drought monitor what comes out of that. But over 7 inches of rain for some spots, though, between Duluth and Two Harbors. But metro totals are also coming in at some pretty impressive amounts. Large area of 4 to 6.5 inches through the western half of Hennepin County into Anoka County. In fact, Coon Rapids area, over 6 inches of rain, as well as Andover. So those are some of the hot spots there. And we're going to see more showers today. They're going to be fewer and farther between and lighter, but still we're going to see kind of a flare up here midday of some scattered showers coming in from the east. So if you're looking on a radar app, don't look to the west. Everything's coming east to west today. On the north side of the upper level low, which is now in northeastern Iowa and has made very little progress, northern Minnesota sees sunshine today because at every inch that this system moves south, that will allow sunshine to move in on the northern side of it. But it's only moved about 10 miles an hour, the average speed, over the last 24 hours. So this thing is very slow. These are typical of these, what we call cut-off lows, because they're cut off from the flow of the atmosphere. Northern Minnesota sees the sun. It'll be warmer there today. We see more clouds in the southern part of the state. There will be peaks of sunshine, and then we'll see more peaks of sun tomorrow. Finally, a little more sunshine Thursday into Friday, but it's going to be northern Minnesota that sees warmer temperatures today. In fact, low to mid 70s in the northwestern corner of the state today, while we stay in the 60s here in the southern part of the state. So as that upper low finally gets out of here, we're going to be seeing it replaced by a big upper level ridge of high pressure, which is some very warm air moving in. There's still a lot of heat in North America after the hot summer and hot September that most of us have seen so far. So by Friday, near 80 degrees, low to mid 80s, west central Minnesota. Looks like the peak of the temperatures are going to come Sunday or Monday, if not both days, where we're going to be looking at low to mid 80s here across southern Minnesota, while the normal temperature is in the mid 60s for those first days of October. So pretty incredible temperature anomalies. We're talking 10, 15, 20 degrees above normal. So again, while 83 degrees doesn't seem that impressive when we compare it to summer heat, the later in the season that we see a temperature like 82, 83, 84 degrees, statistically it becomes more significant because that normal high is dropping pretty rapidly actually at this time of year. So we're in for a heat wave of several days of these 80-degree temperatures. 67 today, lingering showers, again, especially midday and afternoon. You'll see some of those spotty showers. Can't rule out 1 or 2 isolated showers still tomorrow. Some models even give us a stray sprinkle Thursday yet. So this thing is slow moving. That'll be day 5 or 6 of some impacts from this system. And then we're looking at that heat building in here. Get ready for another string of 80s as we head into October.